Welcome to another edition of What the Fuck happening to the YouTube atheist community and stick and fun. I'm having a very bad anxiety attack edition. Anyway, yeah, really, whoa, totally not comfortable. But anyway, yeah, everything's just, ooh. Anyway, beside the point, really. Okay, last night's stick am, yeah, it was okay-ish. I don't know. I don't know whether it accomplishes much anymore, but we'll see. Play with it a bit more. I mean, it's sort of a tradition and all that kind of crap. It's kind of just a social event than a constructive competing of the minds kind of thing. And I'd rather have, I don't mind the banter and the fun little stuff, but yeah, I mean, there's got to be some substance in there somewhere. Did argue, or at least I did yell at Pyro for a while, so that was at least rewarding. I got a good half hour of just yelling at him in there. So there are MP3s. I'll post a link to those, and then the document guy probably will post his things or whatever. And but yeah, there's got to be more substance, or it's really probably, well, what else is there to do, right? I mean, you got to try all these different things. So anyway, that sort of brings up the Vimeo thing, sort of, but I guess I'll get to that last. There's not that much news, obviously, going on YouTube. It's kind of a dull environment. So there's the Coughlin thing and the fake Sagan thing. So the Coughlin thing, I guess I'll talk about first, because that's kind of quick. I don't know that much about it. But it's this whole riot thing, and MTV did some sort of special, and so Coughlin looks kind of like a punk. And so I guess... he's commentating from the YouTube perspective. Sorry about the airplane. It's like some sort of MTV style program, of course, whatever. So, there's probably some decent clips out of it. But yeah, I mean, the whole riot thing is, it's just a precursor for the real game. I mean, there's no point in people burning down their own neighborhoods, but they got nothing else to burn down. But it's good practice to get into the mood, the pitchfork war mood, and when the real game happens, so everybody will be ready for it. So it's good practice. That's how I look at it, anyway. But enough, who cares, commentary-wise on that. It's a British thing, so far. We'll wait for the American version. So anyway, fake Sagan, okay. That's the bizarre one. So his reality show now has been exposed. Yeah. And to be not exactly a reality show, it's you don't even know what to describe it as. It's one of those programs, that's kind of like old lady porn or something. Oh, he said Satan. Look, she's marrying a Satan worshiper, or some kind of crap like that. It's just this. Ew. It's a wedding show or something, and it's bizarre and silly weddings, I guess. So it's just a one episode kind of deal. And you pay people money, they'll do stupid stuff. But yeah, it's just so. We know the backstory, so obviously it's just a big fraud and a lie. The whole show is a pile of shit. But Ocean looked pretty good. Fakey looked kind of he looked spooky as hell. So I guess that's good for the show. He just kind of looked like a skinhead moron, Satan-worshipping asswipe in the clip anyway. Maybe he said something profound and interesting. Maybe he did a scarecrow thing where he looks up and points his finger. And, Scarecrow is kind of a good, he sort of fits that role. He sort of has that look. Put on the funky hat, and that's the fake Sagan look. He puts that Arkansas hat on again. Yeah, he sort of does do that. He kind of looks like the Scarecrow in The Wizard of Oz. Yeah, no brain. But I'm doubting fake Sagan can dance. So, Scarecrow guy was a pretty good dancer, right? So anyway, this does give you that creepy feeling. It just looks like it's kind of like dog porn or something. I don't know. It's kind of just ooh. You don't like watching it because it's just a little bit too creepy, because it's just too fake and too cliche and too ew, yuck, ew, yeah, just yeah. It's like a roller coaster for soccer moms or something. I don't know. It's just kind of programming. You just say, oh, they made this show? Ooh, ooh. Yeah, so I guess that's all I can say about it, right? Yeah, good. The end. So what else is new? So the rest is just kind of like this conference report thing. He still hasn't got his account back at Vimeo. Who knows if he will. They really don't know what they're doing there yet, so maybe they can fix policy. Maybe they'll come up with policy based on this experience, so maybe it's salvageable in some respect. But it is this whole thing. I mean, why should we have to, why should you have to jerk around like this on the internet? Why can't you just basically own what you produce? And especially if you're willing to give your name, address, phone number, credit card number, all that kind of crap, why can't you be responsible for what you produce? The service providers are not legally accountable anymore. So, yeah, why can't you just be legally responsible not to break the law and all that kind of crap? I just don't see a problem here. Why can't somebody just offer you the internet service of some sort of interface that's user-friendly? I mean, does everybody have to know programming to be on the internet in any kind of practical way? I mean, do we all have to buy bandwidth from porn sites or something to protect our interests? I mean, it's just kind of stupid to have to play these games. Well, it's incredibly stupid, and it just produces all this redundancy. Like I say, I'm just not a big fan of having the same video on 10 different websites and all that kind of crap. It just seems like we'd all be paying for a bunch of waste then, a bunch of redundancy, and I hate that kind of inefficiency. So that doesn't really work for me. Sorry, I really am distracted and uncomfortable, and geez, interesting though. So what else is news? I don't know if there's any other news. What else happened? Yeah, I mean, I really should do. How much time I got left? These damn airplanes aren't helping any. So this video is sort of in trouble. Maybe if I walk a little, I will come up with something else. Stickam, let's see. Well, Paul's ego showed up. He always does. No other real celebrities, I don't think. Boyd wasn't in for a little while. They, as a couple, the lizard guy and her, I guess they do other rooms, and, Saturday night's their Stickam party night or something. So, I mean, that's looking like a little bit of porn there, too. But whatever, whatever floats your boat kind of thing. Who else? Samari's always good. She turned out the lights late. Yeah, that was pretty good. She's all mysterious then. No, Karina, of course. Oh, Karina, that's sort of a story. Yeah, she's in Australia now. I mean, at this moment she should be. I haven't looked, but have to check up and see if she twittered or whatever from Australia yet. But doing some kind of philosopher conference thing again, doing her professional philosopher job. So, yeah, it's working out. I think she might make some she might do some networking. Who knows? She might get a gig doing something, real. And so that would be pretty cool. But we'll see. It's the internet, so who knows? I don't know why these pots are out here, but nice stainless steel, man. That's some good stuff. Yeah, sorry you couldn't see the pot. Yeah, I gotta clean that. Oh, just take it in the house. Quit birking around. Yeah, my life is just such a mess at the moment. Not that that's your problem, but that's all busted. Who would bust a lid like that? Probably the asshole who left it outside. Yeah, deer probably tried to eat it. Alright, well that's a good serviceable pot. What else? The tree's doing pretty good. I don't know why, but you'd think the deer would eat that up too. They'd eat everything else. Yeah, so it's probably enough. Hibiscus are seeding. Lots of praying mantises about, so I'll get some video of the old mating ritual. Play that in the background of some video in the future here. What else? Yeah, no, that's probably enough. No point in contriving a video. I mean, yeah, it's just not. There's just not that much happening on YouTube. A couple of roses. That's pretty cool. Pretty ones and such. Yay. Yeah, but you know, look, I mean, look at the weeds. I've got big weeds in my flower pots. Just terrible. Yeah, sort of giving up on my life here. I'm gonna start recouping it a little. Yeah, so I think that's it. Yeah, old mailbox. Painted this years ago. Yeah, it was out in the weather for 10 years, so just kind of had it now. This, I think, was my little cabin one. Yeah, there's the little cabin on there. Yeah, did all right. So anyway, I think we're done. Until the next time and such. Yeah, I'll do an update video. I mean, I got 5 or 6 or 7 videos on Vimeo, and I will describe them in an update video I will post sometime. So, you know, probably tonight sometime. So anyway, till then, see ya and such. YouTube sucks. Google sucks. Fuck Old Spice. It smells like ass. Okay. Thank you very much. Little add-on video. Dead praying mantis. Live praying mantis. Yeah, curious. Yeah, I don't know what the female died of. Maybe a male killed her. A little bit of wifeful abuse or something. So here's these three. And they've been at it for hours. So I should have some close-ups of it. But yeah, sort of interesting. See where she lays her eggs. Anyway, flowers, pretty, and such. Stupid noisy neighbors. Rocket. Oh, horrible. Anyway, add on. Yeah, I forgot to tomatoes. Got a couple. Some chance still. Ooh. Ooh, there's one good one. Ooh. Sorry. Okay, this shouldn't be part of the video. Ooh. I think it's okay. Ooh, no, big hole in it. Nasty slugs. Bastards. Anyway, oh yeah, so I forgot to add, yeah, it happened earlier in the week, and it seems like the week was short, but I guess it was longer than I thought. You know, Decky did send me one of these little wooden things, these necklaces she makes, so I thought it'd be certainly appropriate to link to her video. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. I did link in some other video, but whatever. Yeah, it's just kind of neat. Yeah, I like it. Not much for jewelry, but it works for me and such. Yeah, sorry, just seeing if there's anything interesting. These are the seeds for hibiscuses. Kind of interesting, I suppose. The pods open up and all those seeds pop out, but they're kind of interesting. I ought to find a use for them. Well, they're probably good for something. They probably, you know, probably get you a bit stoned if you ate them. Anyway, doesn't really matter. So, till later. Just a little add-on. Such. Shut up.